Theo Von's humor can be described as a unique blend of southern charm, self-deprecation, and sharp observational wit. He often draws from his personal experiences growing up in Louisiana and navigates topics ranging from his quirky family dynamics to societal norms with a humorous twist. But don't be fooled by his charm, because Theo Von will often be laughing at someone rather than laughing with them. These are some people who fell victim to Theo Von's hilarious insults, starting with Joe Rogan. In July of 2022, Theo Von joined Joe Rogan on the Joe Rogan Experience podcast. Joe and Theo talked about exercising and getting in shape when Joe Rogan pulled up a video of him getting into an ice bath after a workout. In the video, Joe Rogan is shirtless, and Theo Von makes a hilarious comment about Joe's six-pack.
And
I'm making my way. I'm making my way, Joe. Yeah,
so
look at
here's
that.
me. Oh, hi, everybody. So I'm climbing right out of the sauna. See all the ice in there? So it's me coming. I worked out, and then I went, and I usually do this. So look at this chunk of ice. See that shit? I usually do this right after cardio. So this is like a cardio session.
Wow, dude.
Yeah.
You look like one of those turkeys when they tie it up and it gets all like kind of like lined out.
What?
You know what I'm talking about? When they put that rope around that the ham and it's got all the fucking...
At first, Joe Rogan didn't know if he should take Theo's comment as a compliment or an insult, prompting him to respond defensively.
Damn.
It's called working out, son.
Yeah, it is, bro.
Theo Von noticed that Joe Rogan may have been offended and turned his joke into a compliment.
I didn't know what that end game could be like, baby. That's freaking wild, dude. Congratulations, man.
Just keep working out and you'll get there too.
Yeah, so yeah, but yeah.
One YouTube comment reads, "Nobody has the balls to tell Joe he looks like that. 100% spot on," which I think is a perfect way to describe Theo Von's humor. Another commenter said, "He called Joe a rotisserie chicken. Theo has no filter whatsoever, and I hope he never changes." One of Theo Von's favorite people to make fun of is comedian Bobby Lee. In July of 2018, Bobby Lee sat down with Theo Von on his This Past Weekend with Theo Von podcast. In this episode, Theo Von makes a lot of jokes about Bobby Lee. In this clip, Theo Von jokes about Bobby Lee, saying that people with deficiencies think that Bobby Lee is their guy.
But dude, it is crazy. I bet a lot of people that have deficiencies and stuff like that
What do you mean?
immediately think you're their guy. You know what I'm saying? Like...
Bobby Lee awkwardly sits there staring at Theo Von. When Theo notices he didn't make Bobby Lee laugh and it was becoming a bit awkward, Theo tries to lighten the mood and continues with his joke, hoping that Bobby Lee would laugh and break the awkwardness.
I could see somebody with like a vitamin deficiency or like severe, you know, DNA deficiency or something, immediately being like a chromosome deficiency, being like, oh, this is our guy, you know, this is our mayor, you know, this is our Wizard of Oz. You don't think that at all?
As Theo Von keeps going with his joke, Bobby Lee laughs but gives Theo a response that he wasn't looking for, which made the situation even more awkward.
Come on, guy.
No, guy.
But I want to say this,
You know what,
bro.
guy? No, guy. Can I just say this, guy?
Yeah.
It's your tone, man.
Is it really?
And
it's in-
sometimes your tone, dude.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. That's it.
My bad.
Another time that Bobby Lee fell victim to Theo Von's jokes was in January of 2020. The conversation starts with Bobby Lee telling stories about Tijuana, Mexico. Since they were on the topic of Mexico, Theo asks Bobby if people ever think he's Mexican.
And so,
Do people ever think that, do dumb people ever think that you're Mexican?
Bobby Lee silently stares at Theo Von, then tries to switch subjects before answering his question.
anyway, that's ridiculous, bro. Yes.
Which
Because I
one
was
is
on
it?
Mad TV.
But which one is it? It's ridiculous, or the answer is yes?
Yes, they do think I'm Mexican.
Yeah, easily.
Yeah.
Bobby Lee then joins in on the joke before dismissing the whole interruption from Theo.
I could easily see somebody, if you're driving by in a truck or something, you're going at least
Right.
35 miles an hour, be like, oh, there's a Mexican guy. you
And I
know?
roll down my window and go, you go Raiders! And I do that, right? Hey, bro, what's happening?
Dude, you would be a good Mexican.
Hey,
man.
dude, what's happening? So anyway, bro.
Brendan Schaub fell victim to Theo Von's hilarious insults on April 3rd, 2018. Theo Von joined Brendan Schaub on his The Fighter and the Kid podcast and told a story about rumors in his town that he had beaten Down syndrome.
Just, it'll cure Down syndrome, bro. I beat it.
How you beat it?
There was a lot of rumors in my town that I beat down Syndrome.
Really?
Yeah.
Well, that's inspiring, man.
That's how I felt when I heard him, because I didn't start him.
This story from Theo Von prompts the two to talk about how you quickly hear rumors about yourself in a small town rather than in a big city like Los Angeles.
And that's one of the things that's beautiful about sometimes being in a small town is, you know, it doesn't take long for you to hear shit about yourself.
Doesn't, right?
Yeah, you get more feedback.
Yeah.
In LA, some guy walks by you in the hall and like, oh, look at this fucking chimpanzee, you know, but you never know.
You never hear it.
But in a small town, there's only 9 people.
Brendan Schwab then says it's much easier to hear rumors about yourself on social media.
You know, you hear it now, though, these days, social media.
Yeah.
They'll get you.
Theo asks Brendan if he gets a lot of hate on social media before Brendan asks the same question to Theo.
You get a lot of haters on there?
I'm sure. I don't see a lot of it, but I'm sure. Do you?
I don't think so. I mean, I get some stuff, I guess.
Brendan then compliments Theo and tells him it's hard to hate him. Instead of Theo accepting the compliment, he takes it as an opportunity to roast Brendan.
But I don't think anything.
Not really.
I'm trying to think of something.
It'd be tough to hate on you because you're not really. I'll get some hate. Obviously, one of my.
Oh, you're easier to hate. I think.
Well, you think?
I mean, there's just more. I mean, not in like a. If I know you know, but if I just see you, dude, walking by, yeah, dude.
More than you?
Oh, dude. I'm like, who's this? Bro, you look like a mechanic from Nordstrom Rack, dude. That's the fucking problem, dude. You're like, damn, I didn't know Nordstrom Rack did tires, you know? This dude looks like a fucking, yeah.
What the fuck, bro? What the fuck,
I'm just saying, dude.
Bro.
Brendan then tries to roast Theo back, but Theo hilariously tries to turn it back on Brendan, but can barely get a joke out because of how hard he was laughing.
You look like
Bro, you
you're
look like a guy that
fresh
gets-
off the boat. You look like you're an extra from Waterboy.
Dude, you look, bro.
Bro,
You gotta get a better mirror, man.
bro, me.
You got fucking cheap mirrors, dude.
Bro, you and I have the same mirror. If you think you and I walked down the street and people focused on me,
Oh, dude, nah.
bro, you have a mullet, and I celebrate it.
No, you look, bro. Let me think about exactly what you look like, dude. Bro, you look like.
I know it's a track mechanic.
Yeah,
Fuck.
you do. Bro, that's what you look
Bro.
like, man.
Theo Von sat down with stand-up comedians Konstantin Kisin and Francis Foster on their podcast Trigonometry in September of 2022. Before the hosts could even get their introduction out, Theo started to roast them.
Hello.
Oh, no way, bro. No fucking way, dog. That's not real, huh?
Man, look, we do a formal intro, all right? Let's just get it over with,
Yeah.
all right?
That's how we normally start our interviews. Let's get it over with. Right. Hello and welcome to Trigonometry. I'm Francis Foster.
Oh, come on, dog. You got to do better than that.
I agree with you.
Thank you. Sorry, man. I'm not trying to tell you what to do. You know what you're doing. But you got to try harder, bro.
And as the hosts were introducing Theo Von to their audience, Theo Von sat there laughing, getting ready to hilariously insult them after they finished introducing him.
Hello and welcome to Trigonometry. I'm Francis Foster.
I'm Konstantin Kisin.
And this is a show for you if you want honest conversations with fascinating people.
Our brilliant guest today is already taking the piss out of us. It's the amazing American comedian Theo Von. Welcome
Bro.
to Trigonometry.
You guys have, we call it autism. I don't know what you guys call it, bro, but we got it over here. Everybody's got it.
Everybody's got it.
Every celebrity has it when they have a movie coming out.
Right.
They get it like the week before, bro. They get autism, and then the movie comes out. And then they fix it or whatever, you know?
At first, the two hosts start laughing. Then, they mistakenly ask Theo Von to explain to them why he thinks they have autism, which gives Theo Von an opportunity to roast them even more.
But you guys definitely, bro.
What makes you think we have autism?
Oh, I grew up around a ton of autism, dude. We used to have a lot of people, a lot of adult, like, and middle-aged kind of women with their shirts off, yelling stuff. That's autism right there.
Okay. It's good to know. It's educational.
Yelling at vehicles.
Theo, let me explain something for the viewers because they're not used to seeing us.
When Theo Von sat down with Joe Rogan on the Joe Rogan Experience in July of 2022, Theo Von made an observation about billionaires such as Mark Zuckerberg and Elon Musk.
Dude, isn't it weird how guys, like if you look at some of these guys like Elon Musk, Facebook, what's his name, Mark
Zuckerberg.
Yeah, and then the other guy, they look like aliens, bro. Their body's white. They're really
Because they work all day.
right.
Like if
but
you look at Elon when he was out on that yacht, those photos they
yeah,
took
yeah,
of him,
yeah.
that motherfucker looks like he hasn't seen the sunlight in years.
yeah,
Years. Like his body has not been exposed to sun. Like you can't fake that. That whiteness, that's a wild whiteness.
well, that's what I'm saying. It's almost an extraterrestrial whiteness. It's the
Yeah.
whiteness you see when you see an alien.
It's paper.
Not only does Theo Von think that they are aliens, he believes that autism is the next step for them.
That's what I'm telling you, is that these guys are, I believe that autism is like kind of the next, there's kind of a space where there is like man and machine, and that's a lot of autism. A lot of autism, you see these guys who they'll do the calculations and they'll be able to, figure things out. They're almost a little bit more of a computer than a person, or they're somewhere in the middle kind of.
Like they're more advanced than us.
Yeah,
They're eliminating the emotions that hold people back.
that's what they're doing.
Yeah.
And so when you get that, and you get some of these guys that are like that, I think that's kind of the next evolution, and that's closer really to aliens, man.
Not even the elite are safe from Theo Von's hilarious insults. On April 1st, 2021, on the King and the Sting podcast, Theo Von starts to go in on Chris Distefano and Brendan Schaub, roasting them endlessly.
I'm in here with fucking Tweedledee and Tweedle fucking Dolt.
Dude.
Okay? I'm fucking sitting here with before and laughter. That's who you guys are, okay? You look like, no, Chris looks like a fucking chew toy at one of those dog rescue centers, bro. And you look like an underwater welder in a colonoscopy, you piece of shit.
Yeah, dude. Theo's back, baby.
These have been the people who fell victim to Theo Von's comedic insults. If you ended up enjoying this video, I would highly appreciate it if you guys could subscribe with post notifications on and leave a thumbs up on the video.